it's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and this is my succulent haul. I am at Oasis Water Efficient Gardens in Escondido, my mothership, and I am all excited with the Echeverria options today. We have this beautiful carunculated Echeverria. This is Sea Dragon, and one of my go-tos. Now remember, if you're gonna work with Echeverria, even coastally in Southern California, I consider this a long-term annual, meaning that after a year, they tend to get real trunky, the leaves shrink, and they just, you know, they're not real super sustainable. The only Echeverria that I have used that has gone year after year would be the Sahara. But you don't just want Saharas, you want options. And these carunculations are actually formed by a virus. It's not harmful or dangerous, but that's how we get the bumps on the plant. Now look at this. This is new. This is called Lilac Frost, also carunculated. I also call this ball-sacky. That's another technical term you can use for identifying these weird bumps on the leaves of these plants. Hannah Margaret is laughing at me for some unknown reason. Okay, then here's another new one. This is called Echeverria Pearl. And looky here at this red one, which is called Strawberry Hearts. You can see some similarities. And you know, you often ask me to identify Echeverias, and it can be really hard because there are so many quote-unquote hybrids. The most important thing to know about Echeverias, they're very frost tender and typically don't look their best for longer than a year, even in the best circumstances. Since we're working in Coronado, which is San Diego coastal, prime succulent growing, I can do pretty much anything. And I love, love, love these Euphorbias, these crazy, sometimes they're called zipper plants. These are fantastic. Got a little crassula leaf in there. These are fantastic in a tapestry. I mean, look at that texture. They stay fairly low profile. They have a clumping growing habit, also really frost tender and pretty sensitive to sun, even coastally. But this particular microclimate I'm working in is going to be great. I think that I will also get the Lactea. This one is called Alabaster Swirl. Isn't that just cool? Again, as part of a tapestry, just can't be beat. Okay, let me grab a tray. Look at these adorable Kalanchoe luciaes, or paddle plants. These also are favorites of mine in the tapestry. Remember, these are monocarpic plants. In time, they will throw off a long bloom spike and then the mama dies back, but not before typically she gives you a bunch of pups. And I love the way Oasis puts these mixed sedums and graptosedums in 1 gallon cans. Talk about bang for your buck, but I'll cherry pick. Now, like this one's a little light. You see how you can see the dirt and the plants are a little small? These were just planted in here as plugs, so I look for ones that are a little more mature, like this one. Look at how big and puffy those plants are. So don't just grab the first one you see, pull ones that offer an assortment. Like there's some rubra tinctum in this one that I really like. So I'm gonna cherry pick and get the ones that are the best. These are variegated Kalanchoe luciae. They're called Fantastic, and you can see the difference in the modeling on the leaves. These are spectacular, a spectacular variety. Like, look at this one with the cream color. Here's one that is blooming, so you can see how, you know, the growth is coming from the middle of the plant upwards, and then these leaves will all start to die back. Hopefully at some point she's gonna throw off some pups, but this is not a plant that you're going to wanna buy because it's about to die. Also, with the Fantastic, I have found in my experience Snails adore this variety. So if you've got snails, you're not gonna have fantastic for very long. Another one of my favorites for virtually year-round color in frost-free zones is the Euphorbia Milli I. And look here at Oasis, where we have not one, not two, but 3 colors to choose from. Also, these varieties stay pretty small and compact, maturing to only 3 feet, and it takes a long time for them to get there. Plant this in full sun, coastal, or partial shade inland. So here's the haul. I have not a lot of tapestry area to work with on this project. This may seem like a lot of plants. It's not a lot of plants, trust me. Remember also that this is December. All of the aloes are coming into bloom right now. The plants at Oasis today are particularly gorgeous and lush and full and fabulous. This is going to be an absolutely magnificent installation thanks to Oasis and Waterwise Efficient Gardens. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity reporting from Oasis in Escondido with your Succulent Haul.